Okay, welcome fellow collectors to another Drax Toys review. This time it's the Neca quarter scale Predator. Got this from shopforme.com.au. I'll put the link again on the bottom. Do a great job in packaging these collectibles, the guys. So double bubble wrap, which is always great. Straight up box, pretty big. Actually, the artwork on it's pretty cool. I mean, I think that may be a figure there, but they've done a great job there on the back and a small description in terms of deep in the jungle, which we've probably all heard before from the movie. There's three versions, as everyone knows. I'm opening up the closed version first. I don't know if I'm going to open up the other two, but I pretty much like this guy the best. So straight up in terms of box, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. I was going to give it a 2, but I think the artwork and the background, I don't know if you can probably cut that out and use it if... it's probably sacrilege to cut up in the box, but the background looks pretty cool. So I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 on the box. Yeah, these things just look awesome. The size, I wasn't going to get it because it messes with my 1/6 scale collection, but after watching a few reviews online and yeah, I said I might as well get it, add it to the collection. Let's open him up, have a look at the accessories. Okay, so back in terms of accessories, I might just say right out of the box, you know, when you hold this thing, it's an awesome figure, much better than the. I'll get to it, but I think it's much better representation of Predator in terms of the head sculpt compared to the movie, compared to the Hot Toys classic Predator. Neca have done an unbelievable job on this figure. There's some negatives, but for the price, just up front, you have to rush out and get this figure because it's an awesome representation of the Predator. In terms of accessories, it doesn't come with much. It comes with the plasma cannon and the backpack, if you like. The med kit, or this part, is not detachable. But a great job on the paint job on this one. Weathered effects on the metal. Not as reflective, or probably not a chrome, 100% chrome finish, but a great job. So it comes with that. Comes with the plasma cannon, and with an extra set of hands. No base, no background. So in terms of accessories, I'm going to give it a... there's some things that are on him. I mean, these things here don't open either, but it's got the chains already on him and things. So I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 for accessories, just for those reasons. I'll just put them together now and we'll just talk about the likeness and reference. Okay, back, and it's a huge figure, this one. Very short assembly after we reviewed the accessories, which is really just the shoulder cannon there and there. Great job on the paint. The detonation device here doesn't open. Neither does the med kit. In terms of reference, straight up 5 out of 5, there's no question there. In terms of Predator, it's an awesome figure. In terms of likeness to the movie, this one is next level, so it's definitely 5 out of 5. I'll compare it to the Hot Toys version in a second in terms of likeness, but this one's a much more accurate movie replica than the Hot Toys version, the 1/6 scale. So we'll compare that in a second. So likeness, 5 out of 5 definitely. Articulation, you can pretty much get whatever you like. I'll just move the camera back a little bit. One sec. So there, it's got a joint that rotates there and there. The legs rotate, and the good thing about the articulation and the on this figure is that they actually snap in together, so they lock, which is pretty cool because you can get any pose you want, really. It's not as 100% like the Hot Toys in terms of the legs and things, but you can definitely get what you like. And I like how they actually stick to certain points, so there's no problem. So you just put the arm there and it just sort of locks in, and the hands can move. And these chains are awesome. But the best thing of all about this figure is, one is the size. The next is that head sculpt. I don't know if you can see his eyes there, but that head sculpt is just fantastic. Definitely out of the movie. The movie reference on that head sculpt is just awesome, and that's the closed mouth version. He's about to have a little twitch there on that side, but the cannon moves any direction you want. So normally the way he looks, but he hasn't got his mask on, so. But you can definitely move that. It would have been good to put a little blue plasma LED there, but probably customize that. So in terms of articulation, 5 out of 5, no question. I actually do like how it just snaps and locks, so you can get the pose you like. The dreads are also fantastic. They're done, I think it's got a metal, I think it's just rubber. They've done a great job there. The belt and the accessories down the bottom, and his little dress, or whatever you want to call it. That's just a piece of plastic, and at the front it's sort of moulded into the joints, particularly given the articulation points there and there as a triangle. So articulation 5 out of 5. In terms of value, you know, I don't really need to give a score. It's definitely 5 out of 5. 18. Well, how much was it? For me, it was 118 USD, or sorry, Australian, from Shop For Me. I did have an order on Big Bad Toy Store, but the shipping was going to kill me, so I got it from local. I got locally, which is great. But it's 100% definite. You know, $89, whatever it is, $100 for this type of figure. I mean, it blows Hot Toys, you know, out of the water, in my perspective, particularly on the on a 1-to-1 likeness. I know I love the 1/6 scales, but you know, if these guys are to do any other versions of these Predators at this scale and that, you know, the cost, you know, around $100, I mean, you know, Hot Toys need to look at themselves and just see what they're doing there, because this is an awesome thing. Look at that, it's straight from the movie. So paint job's fantastic, netting's fantastic. Unfortunately it's a bit big for my backgrounds, but we'll see how we go in the display. What I'm going to do now is, so overall score, just lost a little bit on packaging and accessories, so it would have been good to have a huge base. That would have been fantastic, or a background, I guess, in the absence of that. It would have increased it. So it's a 28 out of 30 overall. Hang on, is that right? That's actually a 26 out of 30. So 26 out of 30. Yeah. Alright. We'll just rank it because I rank it with the others. But again, must have, Predator fan, must have. I know a few of you online have said, you know, I don't want to go down this path and collecting the 1/4 scales. But, you know, trust me, when you get this figure for the, you know, the price it's going at, and you just unbox it and you hold it, it's awesome. It's a very heavy figure. Huge. And again, kicks ass on Hot Toys. So let's have a comparison 1 sec. We'll just put him together and see how he looks. Okay, so here's the Hot Toys Classic Predator versus the Super Predator from Neca. So you can just have a look at that head sculpt there, particularly on the angle. It's a much better version than the Hot Toys Classic Predator. So it does come with the base and everything in terms of the Hot Toys version. There's more accessories, the box is better, but overall this one's more movie accurate and cheaper. Well, cheaper at the moment anyway. But you can see the version difference there. 1/4 scale versus 1/6 scale. But again, both have done a great job with the netting, accessories, but this one just looks a lot more like the movie. So again, if you're looking to get one, I'd get one as soon as you can. I think it's limited to 5,000 worldwide. But just as a figure you can have as a standalone on your desk or something, it's an awesome thing. So I know Hot Toys are doing a lot better now with their DX versions, so interesting if they do another DX version of a Predator, which I don't think I've seen. So hopefully they can improve on that. Yeah, but that paint job, not as good or movie accurate as that one. And that's about it. Overall, otherwise they're pretty much similar, except the bigger one's cheaper right now. Thanks very much for watching and your comments. Thanks for the new subscribers coming on board. I'll put him in a display case now so we can have a look at him, see how he looks lit up, if I can fit him in there, given he's so big. Definitely if Neca come out with any other versions at this scale, they can count me in. It'll be awesome to have the P2 Predator or the Elder at this scale and at this likeness. That'll be fantastic. Stay tuned for more reviews. Not sure what's next. We'll see how we go. Okay, there he is in the shelf in the blue bookcase. Made some room, moved a few shelves, moved a figure or two, and he's in. Great. But that's how he compares to the 1/6 scale things. And there's Iron Man. I had to move Leonidas down a few levels. But the others are pretty much the same. But yeah, awesome collectible there. And it's funny, he just fits. If you had a base, he wouldn't fit in, so pretty happy about that. I had to move Superman up there if you can see him. And there's the Ghost Rider we did last time. But that's about it. Now I'm signing off. Thanks very much for watching. Stay tuned for more reviews. Speak soon. Cheers.